Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the last My Little Pony tutorial. Here are all the previous ponies that I've done, and if you want to see more, there's a playlist of cartoon characters on my channel that teach you how to draw every single one of these. The most popular was Sia, because Sia, why not? Yeah, so I've done all these ponies, but there's one left to do. This is what you're here to see, and it's Twilight Sparkle. So as soon as I find my pencil, I'm going to get on with it. I was hoping I had a purple pencil for this, but I'll have to use my blue Colour Erase Prismacolor pencil. These all come with rubbers on the end, but the rubbers aren't amazing. But they give a really nice line when drawing. So Twilight Sparkle, main character. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. I do not watch My Little Pony. But I do love mermaids and I do love these designs, so hence why I started doing these tutorials. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've started doing just random sea ponies just recently. Just for the fun of it, because I've been drawing these horses so long. I wanted to draw my own. So we're going to start off with a circle at the top of the page. I'm just going to zoom in roughly. You want to draw a line, a curved line almost halfway down. Only touching lightly. I'm really sorry this isn't focusing properly. Should do when I keep my hands on the page. You want to do a line almost halfway down. But just slightly towards the right, so not exactly halfway. When I say halfway, I mean center. Halfway this way. Yeah, so we've got like kind of a cross. This is going to map out her eyes. So you want to do a nice big circle, because she's got beautiful big eyes. But like not even a circle, more like an oval shape. In the left hand side, and in the right hand side more or less the same, but you're not going to have enough room to do the whole oval shape, so just do as much as you can and let it join up with the side of her face, kind of like that. And right now it looks a little bit like an alien. It's fine, because it's all going to come together in a minute. So to be fair, half of her eye is missing because of her fringe. If you're American, you will call it a bang. So I'm just going to map out the rest of her face. I'm just going to do a circle here for a muzzle. I'm going to do an oval shape here for her ear. And a rough point out for where a unicorn horn is going to be. Now this looks like a hideous, hideous bear with a horn. Like a teddy bear. But I'm just going to come in and do roughly where her fringe is. Kind of like, yeah. So, if I do the bottom of, well, I'll do her ear first, because I think that's most important. So if you want to follow around this rough shape that you've drawn, come up into a point. Come down and round. There we go. And then almost do the same shape but in reverse on the inside. It's such a weird shape to explain, but just kind of do that. What I've just done. Now at the bottom of this ear, I want to come down and draw a diagonal line. And then cut across the top of the eye that you've just marked out for yourself. Now, come up and round and past the bottom of this horn that you've just drawn out for yourself. If that makes sense. Zoom in a little bit further. Come up almost halfway, but just under halfway from where your ear is. Draw a line and curve it round, and imagine that this line is coming underneath the horn. Come down. Come up, leave a gap. Draw another line there. Just want to go up and add a point there. And then come up here. So we've got some nice unusual shapes going on there. I'm just going to go and add the detail to the horn. So just, it's not a pointed unicorn horn, but it's nice. It's kind of like nice and soft at the end. It's almost pointed. It's not too threatening. So sure was a specific design choice. And then just add 3 curved circles to show the ridges of the horn. So now I can get on with the eyes. Usually I start off with the eyes, but because the eyes were compromised, I had to do the fringe first. Oh, before we do the eyes, just add a few lines to the fringe. Maybe 3 or 4. There we go. So her first eye, we're going to come down and follow the bottom of this oval and come to a point. And just add a little bit of definition on there. Now come up from the point and follow the oval round. And do the same again without adding definition. Draw an oval circle inside, quite a large one, and then another one inside this. This is going to be the pupil. But remember, half of her eye is cut off, so it doesn't need to be a full circle. You can cut the top off, it's fine. Now another circle inside this circle, and then a small one over here, and I'm just going to shade in this pupil. And then I'm going to do 3 little eyelashes, little curved lines, just at the bottom here. So there's a first eye. Now a second eye, you want to come, follow the oval round just like we've done before. I'm going to come down just a little bit at the top. Just make it like an oval shape. Now we want a nice big half a circle. So it's not even half a circle, it's just like a little bit of a circle. The curved line is probably the word I'm looking for. And then another line here. And then we want to draw 3 nice eyelashes coming out the top, gradually getting smaller as they go toward the middle, and then 3 eyelashes at the bottom, kind of mirroring where they were on the other eye. So the 2 eyes. So at the bottom of, and you notice I might have left this bottom blank just because it's where the muzzle is. So this muzzle, kind of a squished muzzle. You want to go up in and point. try and draw these shapes without explaining them too much because it's hard to explain sometimes. So after you've drawn the mouth, you just want to come and follow her chin round and meet up with this circle here. That's more or less the top of more or less a face is done. So if we just zoom out a minute, I'm going to map out the rest of her body. So if we do like a rough big circle here, it's a chest, her body's going to come out, down and in again, tail's going to be down here. I'm going to draw a little circle up here. So that's not very clear, is it? Let's define these lines a little bit more. So that's going to be a chest. So a little circle up here, big circle here, a little circle here, big circle here, overlapping this circle. They're going to be her hooves. I'm going to do like her wings, roughly, are going to be either side of her there. And then I'll do her hair last, after I've done the body. So I'm quite happy with this. So if we come almost to the bottom of her mouth, I want to come down and draw the first little bit of a chest. This blue is smudging everywhere. And then go from the back of her ear. You want to come down, follow this S shape, but you don't have to touch it. But you don't want to make her head too thick, which is why I'm rubbing out this line. There we go. I'm just going to draw her hooves. So if we start with almost in the middle of her chest, draw a line and come up and meet this top of this first circle. I'm going to follow the circle round, come down at the bottom of this other circle, come up to a bit of a point, up again, down and up. And there's her first hoof. Now you want to use this other circle as a guideline. Come down. More or less draw the same shape, but just underneath. And there's a second hoof. Simples. So after you've done that, underneath these hooves, you can draw the rest of her chest. And follow this line around the rest of her body. Just going to remove that because the chest feels... I'm making a lot of mistakes in this tutorial. Sorry, figures the last tutorial I'd make the most mistakes in. But it's okay to make mistakes, even if you're recording yourself. Even if you can't edit those mistakes out, it's fine. It's fine. Right, so I'm going to roughly draw where the rest of her body is going to be. And then I'm going to come up and do her first wing. See, her wing is see-through, so to be fair, we could connect these two lines. I was going to leave them blank earlier. So our first wing slash fin, you want to just come up, you want to think a bit like a dragonfly. Cross between a dragonfly and like, or even a butterfly and an angel wing, because these are supposed to be, I guess, feathers. So you want to draw like a nice curved line. Hard to explain that line, but look at that line. You want to draw a line like this line. Curve round, in and point. Out again. Round, in and point. Out again one last time. Round and point. There's like a rough hint of a point on each of these flap things, but you don't want to define them too hard. It's just kind of a soft point. Having said that, that's too soft. There we go. That's a little bit better. And just draw 3 lines. There we go, there's a first thing. Fin. Jeez. I feel like the more I make these YouTube videos, the more I struggle with articulating my words. Maybe I should think before I speak. So the second one, I'm just going to mimic the shape almost. Basically the same shape of what we've just done, but using the oval that we drew earlier as a rough guide. You're going to come out, point, out, point, out, and then few lines again. There she is, more or less. She's almost done. I'm just going to add a few scales. Such fun. Right, so her hair, I'm just going to do her hair and then we'll move on to a tail. Her hair kind of comes behind this fin. Kind of a weird shape. Hard to explain. Kind of like it's a bit of a square. I'm just going to kind of draw it out. So if we come up, curve behind the ear. Move down. Come up again. Draw a straight line down there. With me so far? Good, we'll continue. Close the line. Then you want to roughly do the shape behind her, her wing fin. That's roughly a hair. It's hard to explain, but I'm just going to do some more lines to kind of map it out a little bit. There we go. There's the top of her hair. Sorry, I'm just looking at that and thinking, it's not the best pony that I've done throughout this whole tutorial. Well, not this whole tutorial, but this whole period of tutorials, but she's looking alright. She's not looking amazing, but she's looking okay. Right, so her bottom fin is almost like a distorted square. I'm going to do kind of that shape. Do some more lines. Her cutie mark is on here, which is like a star, surrounded by little stars. I'm just going to do the big star. Yeah. And then her tail. So her tail has these like wispy overlapping bits. Like we did a lot at the beginning of these tutorials where it was like the tail's curving over itself and it's hard to explain. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw the tail without trying to explain too much. Partially I'm tired of talking, partially I'm realising what I'm saying isn't really helpful. But go ahead and watch it and then rewind it if you need to see it again. Curved line going to a beard. Partial circle. And down. Good practice for just drawing mermaids and fins in general, or just even fishes. Come up into a point over here where the tail splits. And then finish off the top with these kind of seashell patterns that we've been doing on all the merponies, and then finish with lines. Now her tail has stripes with all different colours in, so you may want to find a reference if you want to colour these in, because I'm saying that because it will determine where and how many lines you draw. Try to mix draw and do then together. It's a wiggly line. It's not a confident line, but alright, so I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial more than I have enjoyed making it. No, I've had fun and I've really enjoyed drawing these ponies. Something totally different, and it's opened my eyes to like how fun it is to draw cartoons in general. There's not much pressure, they're nice simple shapes. It's fairly easy to try and teach people how to draw these simple shapes, and I've enjoyed teaching you. If you want to see more, there's more ponies tutorials. There's a playlist full of them with every single one I've done, it might have been like 6 or 7, maybe 8, maybe 9, maybe I think 10 ponies, I'm not sure. Maybe there's 10. I don't know how many it is. The most popular one is Sia, as a pony. Songbird Serenade. Next is Steven Universe, which I'm really excited for. I think I'm going to start with Laws of the Stars, and then do some off-color gems, maybe some fusion gems. Recommendations are more than welcome. If there's any cartoon characters that you like, that you'd like to see more of, or like to know how to draw, message below. There's also Ever After High that I used to do before, and I've got a lot better at drawing them. But I don't know if people watch Ever After High anymore, I don't know. But I'm going to stop rambling. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed doing all these horses. And yeah, there's more videos right now to watch. So I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day. Bye.